I wish I was retarded. I wish that I didn't know most or all of the things that I currently know. I wish I never went down the rabbit hole. I wish I was someone who believed that the moon landing happened, who believed that the Titanic sinking was an unfortunate accident, who believed that JFK was assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald, who believed that 9/11 was committed by Muslims. I wish that I was retarded and didn't learn this information, because now that I have learned it, I can't actually escape the reality, the new simulation that I'm living in. You know, the simulation is you believe all of these things, and therefore your mind is in a box. And as a result of believing all of these things, you have certain opinions. That's the simulation. But we still live in the physical realm. We still live on planet Earth, physically, in the simulation. So if you have withdrawn your brain from the simulation, your body is still there. Your character is still operating in the simulation. You still have to go to work. You still have to interact with the NPCs. You still have to talk to your family or your friends who are clueless and don't know anything. And not only do they not know anything, but they don't care. And even if they did know things, they still wouldn't care. So I wish I was retarded. I would objectively be a happier person if I was retarded, if I knew nothing. If I was a goy who actually just focused on being a goy and in a useful one, rather than trying to break out. You know, it's kind of like being in a spider web. You're an insect that gets caught in a spider web. You might as well just chill and get eaten, rather than try and panic, try and struggle, because the spider's just going to come and bomber rush you anyway. It doesn't really matter. With my awakening, I thought, yeah, we'll go on the internet and inform people, maybe, and try and change people's minds and make an impact, you know. Try and see a change in the world, you know, be the change you want to see in the world, right? And I think that that's righteous, and I think that that's really where you end up if you go deep enough down the rabbit hole and you understand that everyone around you is totally clueless. You start off with optimism and, you know, determination, and you're righteous and you've got a good end goal and a good target. And then slowly and slowly you realize, hold on a minute. Two things. Firstly, the rabbit hole is like 1,000 times deeper than you ever believed. And secondly, everyone is 1,000 times more retarded than you ever believed. And so where do you go from here? So do you keep going down the rabbit hole that's going to make you more depressed, or and then try and tell people that you're never going to convince? Or do you just say, okay, or do you just stop halfway through and you're like, okay, I you know, cut your losses, right? Quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead. Stop going down the rabbit hole. Stop. Just stay retarded. This is honestly like, because this is the mental battle that I'm finding myself in, because I want people to wake up. I want people to understand that the weather's manipulated, and that the food they eat is poison, and there's fluoride in the tap water, and there's fluoride in your toothpaste, and the Jews control your country, and the Freemasons maybe even fucking control the Jews, and the Jesuits control the Freemasons, and the Khazarians control the. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then again, I think to myself, well, maybe I'm actually doing them a disservice. Maybe they would be better off retarded. They'd be better off ignorant. They'd be better off without my contribution. Do you see? So you're in this constant battle, at least for me, as someone who's on the internet. You know, do you want to keep researching? Do you want to keep gaining more information, which is going to make you more depressed? And it's going to make you more, you know, black-pilled and apathetic? And then if you do you then want to go and tell other people, because then you're going to burden them with the same knowledge that you have been burdened by? You know, do as others as you would want them to do to you. Would I want someone to come up to me and red pill me and black pill me about everything? Well, maybe I'd be better off if I was just retarded. I wish I was retarded, you see. I don't know, this video might just be a load of incoherent rambling, but this is really just where I'm at right now. Don't worry, I'm still going to be making my usual content, but can anyone relate to this? Because I feel like there's got to be people who relate.